Hello, who are you and where are you from?
I'm from Cuba. My name is Fidel Angel. My former starvation is artist. Study in the Academy of Fine Arts in Havana, San Alejandro. And I'm here in Mendocino, enjoying the weather.
And you told me before the interview you came from Cuba on a visa and
Yeah. And the times with Clinton administration, they have the migratory agreement with Cuba. I think it's 25,000 visas a year. I get lucky and get one of that.
And that was 2003, about
2003. That's
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
And and what do you do?
You mean right now?
Yeah.
Try to discover myself again, becoming a musician, a poet. They always liked me. I must have had my first guitar when I was 5, but I have it when I was, 56. So, yeah, the simple things, surviving every day.
So you called, before this interview, you called yourself a poet and a troubadour.
Yeah, well, I can call myself like that, working on it.
Working on it. And work in progress. Has the climate changed much since you were a kid?
Yeah, that question I can answer to you very much because I have this kind of memory syndrome. I remember my time in the womb of my mom. I remember every day after that, my family, how the butterflies used to fly in the areas, massively, insects that had disappeared. Yeah, I have changed a lot, and it's going very bad. I'm not optimistic about it. Today is no more, if you feel it's no more seasons. It's really mixed up. It's like a fragmentation of seasons, and it's information out there, and if you put 2 plus 2, you will obtain 4, and it's not looking good for no one.
What about today? What about every day? Do you worry about climate on a scale of 1 to 10, say 10 being the most concerned? Where are you about worrying about climate?
I'm almost in 10 or there. Right now we have more than 53 volcanoes active in a single year. That in our, the time that we have been able to collect data, and the average was 1 per year. I don't know if you know about it. But now we have in this year 53, 54 active volcanoes. The Taiwanese is melting. But they say, the scientists say, we're still at time. And I don't think so. They say we take 100 years to melt. I would say we take a few months. It happened before with the Larsen B Cape. And the other complex, Larsen B, they say we take 100 or 200 years to melt and take it 25 days. I don't know if you have the data. But I remember.
Which cape was that? That's
the Larsen B, I think so, in Antarctica.
Larsen B?
Yeah, Larsen B, one of the ones that holds. They disappear. I remember the article. They was talking about, we'll melt. We take 150 years, I think so, and took I think 25 days to melt the whole thing up. And something similar has happened with the Taiwanese. We really don't understand I know as many people say we're still at time, but I don't think so. We're in time. We pass that threshold,
So that leads into my last question about the future of climate change. Sounds like you're a pessimist, and is there anything we can do about it?
Well, I can call myself a pessimist optimistic because the first base for optimistic must be reality, or wherever the terrain you move. If you avoid to be a pessimist, we call a pessimist. Oh my God! And so let's go deny a portion of that. It's not a good solid feel like it to move toward the right direction, right? And so I think so that not good things will happen because it's not just the weather. We live in this planet. We have a huge society developed with cell phones now, people cut off totally from history, which the puppeteers love it. Because if you don't have history, you don't know who you are and where you're going less. And so, yeah, everything is coming together, and we're coming together. And you see it in the news every day. The weather pattern very strange. Super tornadoes in places where no used to be. Wars happen, conflicts, competition for resources. We are still the same animal in the cave. I remember Albert Einstein saying that we was in the time where a generation will be used some technology for communicate in between. We were assistant of the generation of fools. So, meaning people disconnected from the reality that is here. You know, on the cell phone, the computer, you know, it's right all around us. And so I know I have very good sense that we make it in one piece. Things we change and a lot of pain and conflicts altogether, whether starvation, famine, because crops will suffer as well with the weather, you know, the whole consequences. But I can call optimistic myself because I know one thing. With us or without, we are an animal. With rationality, but hello, it's probably animals in this planet, they more intelligent than ourselves. And I believe the octopus, or dolphins, what. But this is the thing, life is not just us. We are a product of this. So life, I'm pretty sure we keep on going, and somehow, here and someplace else. But we maybe can flow with the river of life, or maybe we going down, like the dinosaurs did, you know, a certain amount of time before, and maybe other things before that we don't have data.
There's nothing we can do to change that scenario?
It's something that can be changed, but this thing is so impossible to achieve because the education in every nation is, you see right now in our times, and I consider myself, I not even being in Cuba, I never belongs to any party. I was like no one to belong to any politics. We take my vision, we partialize my vision about things, you know. The same thing with religious houses. And what we can do about it, and I ask you a question at my time to you. If every nation is teaching the citizen to hate instead of to love. Now you hear, oh, hey Russians, oh, you know, hey Russians, no, oh my God, you know, hey Chinese, hey, and probably Chinese are doing the same thing, hey American, you know. But you think we can achieve something with that trend that's going on right now? It's taking almost to a conflict that would be nuclear. It could be nuclear anytime. It's very delicate. So when the only thing that we can do is become together, everyone, and love, and to understand we are one race, and we must to cooperate. I say, like somebody said before, I said that the butterfly born from this other organism that realized cannot keep going, evolving, it had to become a butterfly, or a chrysalid that for can become a butterfly and keep going, living through life. Well, the same thing with our society, the society we create over the hydrocarbons and over this concept that if you have some knowledge about mathematics, exponential mathematics, every economy in the planet is set up for growth 1% more than ever have grown before. So exponential, and even people that know about mathematics, basic mathematics, can realize that we don't have enough planet for sustain this economy growing. And so the thing we shrinks anyway, we like it or not, and it's happening in front of our very eyes. But the good thing, after all, we can try, but we had to rescue community, realize life is not in the cell phone, in the virtual reality that it really doesn't exist. And it's a perfect place to do revolution that don't have any consequences over the establishment. So, hello. So Yeah, that's the only thing I renounce to greed. Because why this economy? Well, everyone else not greed, oh, I want to be millionaire. How we can become millionaire, everyone? And with these limited resources now. And somebody want to possess the water of the whole town or the field of the whole town. And it's insane. You don't see animals doing that. That's why they make it. And they will make it maybe beyond us. So I don't want to stand anymore because I can be talking with you today, and this is 5-minute interview.
Well, thank you very much on this April 1st, 2023.
Exactly.
Mendocino Hotel. Thank you very much. And that is a view from a Cuban emigre
Yes.
and a poet and a troubadour, work in progress.
And a former restorationist.
A former historianist.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much to you.
Thank you.